Guten Morgen. Nick and I are in Vienna, Austria for the next 3 nights. It is the capital of Austria. Okay, so I was so confused because basically these pillars right here, they're like Ottoman architecture, but Vienna was never captured by the Ottomans. They were protected by the 700 soldiers of Poland. But it's really strange because, well, yeah, that was a new one, probably destroyed in World War II, and well, it seems like that one's a bit of an older one. There is this like nice park over here that a lot of people are. So I think we're gonna go try to get some nice photos of this church and, you know, and then kind of explore. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's still open right now. So it turns out you have to pay about 10 euros to get into that church. So we're probably just gonna go tomorrow because today we're just walking around. Yeah, when you first travel to a new city, it's always best to like, you know, just kind of wander and see what the city has and what is good. Because like, you know, if that church was boring, we probably wouldn't have gone. Oh, kind of wonder what that building over there is. This place is kind of cool. Kind of wonder what building this is. Hold on, let me check. So this place is Hofburg. I don't really know entirely what this is. Not sure if it's a museum or like a city hall, whatever. But a lot of people, nice parks to have picnics. You know, I definitely would have a picnic, but it's a nice day out. Unfortunately, could have slapped my leg. So that's just the other side of the building we just saw, and well, there's a bit more of a park over here. There's that church just over there, so we're gonna go check that out right now. Wait a damn minute, is this the film festival 2025? Alrighty, so Nick and I decided to split up for a bit, but basically I just decided to walk around. It is gonna get a little bit dark. I did put my camera away, and I'm just walking back to the hostel. It's about like 30 minutes that way, so I still have a while to go. I can take the tram. The thing is, like, I'm not really in a rush, so I think I'm just gonna walk and explore the city. Good morning. It is the next day, and right now we're just on our way to Lidl, and gonna go get some breakfast. This is my breakfast haul. I got a protein shake, some Kinder Buenos, energy drink, and some like kind of punchki, which are just like a Polish thing, but I guess they're more European. Anyways, yeah. So let's go to the cash register now. That's where to start your morning. Kinder Bueno, candy, protein shake. All right, we're trying this no-name Kong Strong. It was like probably like $1, not even, for an energy drink. Not bad. I don't know what the flavor is though.
Oh, I'll try it. That's coconut. I'll tell you right now, it's coconut.
Yeah, I think it is coconut. Oh. Nick got some no-name Fanta called Orange. It's a little brand.
It's the exact same.
Exactly the same, and it's like a quarter the price. But right now we're just on our way to the church that we saw yesterday, and we're gonna go see the palace after. It's gonna be a little bit expensive, like that whole, like both of them combined, it's gonna be like 30 something euros. It is a little bit, but well, you know, experiences over good hostels. Some souvenirs. It was very unfortunate I just started collecting magnets in Switzerland, because otherwise I would have had so many magnets, but now I only have one, and I still gotta get another one for Vienna, but that shop didn't really have anything nice. Nick, you got the license plate one?
License plate.
License plate Vienna?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice church, but well, it's 12 o'clock now, so we're still on our way to the palace and the other church that we're gonna be looking at. Alright, we finally made it back to the church, and now we're kind of debating on whether we go in or not. It's about 15 bucks or about 10 euros to get in, and it's like, if it's just another church, there's lots of other churches we could see, but if we were also allowed to get on top, because I did see some people there, then I think we might. So we decided actually not to go into this church, only because it's 15 euros to get in. That's a bit of money. But we're headed to the palace, and that's gonna be like 21 euros, so that is a bit more. That's about 30 bucks. But there's like paintings, you can see the garden. It's just so much more worth your money than this church. So we got in, and it turns out the public garden over here, you don't have to pay. Did not know that. But the building behind me, you do have to pay 21 euros. I think it actually might be cheaper online, so I'm probably gonna go check that. But yeah, let's walk around this garden. So it is kind of bright. I think we're gonna start heading in now. There's not too much to see in this garden. It's kind of just a path. It is nice. Times that you can enter. So I'm entering at 4. Nick's entering at 4:30 because I guess we kind of messed up on the communication there. But basically, we got 3 hours to spend. So we're probably just gonna be sitting at a cafe, going to a supermarket because I want some fruits, and kind of just wandering around Vienna. Yeah, some lady put Nick on some schnitzel burger. How is it?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, pretty good. I just got some peaches and some Pringles. But yeah, we're gonna be passing this church. Just gonna be sitting at a park, whatnot, enjoying it. Might as well get some lunch. Stop by a cafe. There's one just over here that we passed, but seems kind of nice, and it's also the highest rated within like a good distance. It's also right beside this church that we were kind of chilling beside. Clash Royale and the cappuccino. And they got a Coke Zero like standard. Is that the Nicaraguan embassy? Wait, El Salvador. Why is the El Salvadorian embassy here, bro? What the hell? Oh, there's also the Turkish one, like a little bit past there. Why are there so many embassies around here? Alright, well, me and Nick have decided to go at our own pace for the museum, which, not really an issue, probably would have done that either way. But, yeah, let's see what this museum has. There's the Kiss, the most famous painting in Vienna. I guess it was a pretty nice museum. Was a little crowded in some spots, but 21 euros or $30 worth? That's debatable. I've seen better. But yeah, kind of nice outside. I have no clue where Nick is, so I gotta go find that guy. Alright, wanna go to the Botanical Garden now?
Sure.
It's just that way. Yeah, the Kiss and Napoleon was kind of cool. The Botanical Garden does close in 15 minutes, unfortunately. But we can still kind of explore it. Kind of can't sit in here too much, but it is what it is. Alrighty, we've left the Botanical Garden, and I think right now we're just gonna be walking back to the hostel or in that general direction, because I think we're about an hour away, which is not funny for our legs. Alrighty, I got a sandwich, some cake. Nick got some chips, another sandwich, and yeah, we're just gonna be sitting here, enjoying the small little park. Alright, that apple crumble was pretty good, but Wasp did try eating it. Nick, how was your burger?
Pretty yummy.
Pretty yummy.
I got a sandwich. Yeah,
I gotta say, if I had sauce on mine, it would definitely be better than Don's, but because it didn't, it's kind of mid. Nick's sauce was carrying the sandwich. Anyways, we're on our way back to the hostel, so we should be there soon. On my way to St. Peter's Church. Good morning again. Right now, I'm on my way to St. Stephen's Church, which somehow me and Nick both missed, but apparently it's like Vienna's one of the most popular cathedrals. Nick and I did decide to split up today. Nick's going to some like specialized cologne place, and I'm just kind of going to be walking around, a bit more on a budget here. Yeah, no lie, I have no clue how we missed this. Alright, this is a huge ass cathedral. Let's go check it out. So it was nice that it was free. The only problem I think is that one, there's too many people, and two, this has like not that nice. Now the outside is just incredible. Like it's just so much detail here, and I'm pretty sure you are allowed to go up in one of the towers, but there is mass going on right now, so I don't think you're allowed to do that. But God, the detail here. Alrighty, so I think I'm just gonna keep roaming around, seeing what's around here, but I'm pretty sure it's just shops and whatnot. There is an Omega here, but it seems like shops and a bunch of tourists. But yeah, honestly, I kind of don't know what to do. Last night, I was like, do I go to Slovakia? Because like the capital Slovakia is about 1 hour train away, but I was like, it's like 40 euros, 50 euros for like a round trip, and I don't want to use the Eurail because I'm already low. So I just ended up going. So right now I'm on my way to the Vienna National Library, and it's going to be kind of nice. I didn't see really anything too much about it, but it does look very, very nice inside, so kind of want to go check it out. This place kind of has a weird smell to it. Alright, that was actually a really cool library. I love the murals on top. It did have a weird smell, but right now I'm just on my way back to the hostel because I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm going to take a little nap, a little siesta, and then I'm going to continue out probably with Nick. Got some boba and I'm kind of chilling in this like just random ass spot. There's a bunch of greenery and there's no one here. I kind of like it. So for breakfast I got some ponchki, some energy drinks, and then the chips and cabanossi are for the train ride, because it's like a 4-hour train ride. Nixon still in there. I don't think he knows I'm out here, but I still have bread and brie back at the hostel, so I'm just gonna be having like that if I'm like extra. Yeah, look good, big boy, look good. Alrighty, this is an end to Vienna. Right now we're just on our way back to the train station, off to Prague. But I gotta say, Vienna was really, really nice. It was just such a beautiful city. A little bit underwhelmed, but then again, my expectations for Vienna were much higher than it was. I feel like Vienna would be a much better place if you were with like a significant other and not some absolute bum like Nick. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. But this is the end of the video, so I'll catch you later.